card.
Yeah, but
It's the same thing.
Yeah, I don't think that's a real card either.
They're not, but they make real. I mean, that's
Yeah.
all it is. It's the same thing as scam, but just with he gets that and ephemerate.
You're good to go.
They are what they are. We're back.
We are back.
Woohoo!
We're back indeed.
Now we have Brian Williams with some Esper colored scam stuff with pitch elementals and ephemerate along with the Undying Malice. So
I should start the clock.
angles on
That way
angles.
people know that we're serious. Also, this food token.
It's very serious.
Okay. A little scam action.
Well, it's gonna
This
be.
is gonna be like one of the worst matchups for scam, right?
I don't know. I mean, probably, but he gets
just
to.
because the cards are so like bad.
Yeah, but you get first pick of their best cards.
Yeah, on the
So,
play, I'm sure is a little better.
Yeah. I'd probably take the stirrings here.
I mean, he gets to take two.
Yeah, no, I'm saying
okay,
with the
sorry,
scales
took the-
and the stir. That's what I would have taken.
Yeah, I would have taken the same. Ballista's not even really all that good here.
It's not gonna matter. Yeah, now he gets to find a card.
Let's look along with him.
All right, some good cards there.
I kind of like getting that two
Patchwork,
drop.
yeah.
Just because it gets really big really quickly.
Yeah, and you can just cast shit to cast shit, and which might be a thing you need to do in this situation.
Yeah, and I think the scam deck has a really hard time dealing with.
This is
Hey.
not scam with Shieldred and Ring, Jerry. I have not seen the new scam upgrade. If that is the new scam upgrade,
No,
that's
we
the
don't.
same.
We don't really pay attention to meta stuff like that.
If that's the upgrade though, that's just like not a scam upgrade. That's just that's just jamming the same shit that every other deck is jamming in their deck. So
Yeah.
it's like the least interesting thing in the world.
Yeah, Brian's not on the ring from what I've seen. It's an investment, man.
It is. All right, so we got Tidehollow Sculler. That's one of my favorites.
Oh, it's a card.
I like it. Probably take the Ravager here. Yep. No. Okay.
All right.
All right.
We took the one thing that doesn't make his creature bigger. It's a little weird.
It is. Oh, that thing. Yeah, I saw that, Jerry. That does actually look better than the other options that have been printed so far. Yeah, Brian, why did you take the scales?
I don't look at new cards this early.
This is weird.
What is the cost?
Cost of?
The ward cost on this creature?
2.
It's 2?
It's ward 2, yeah. It's a hell of a card. Here's a thought sees even have. Oh, yeah, it lands.
Look at my lands, bitch, is what he said.
Yeah, it lands in hand, Brian. You've seen
He
his
probably
whole hand.
didn't say that because he's a nice guy.
He is a
I
nice
would have
guy.
said that, though. I would have been like, my lands, bitch! That's how I would have said it.
So don't turn the Sculler. Okay, he's just gonna be aggressive. All right. You took the card to give it back to him. Strange.
Yeah, I kind of don't hate it. Well, that's just a 1/1 though, right?
It's a 2/2.
That's a 2/2.
It's a 2/2.
It's a 1/1 with a 1/1 counter. Is that how that works?
Oh, the patchwork. Yes, it's a 2/2 currently. One with 1/1 counter.
I was talking about the other thing.
Ravager.
The Ravager's a 1/1.
Ravager's 1/1. I thought we were talking about Sculler.
Yeah.
We're just all over the fucking place
he's
here.
He's not trading here, right? Like,
I wouldn't. I guess. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it. There's not really a... No, he is trading to get his hard skills back. I don't really like that much either, but...
well, this is not terrible. Like, it lets him do some real shenanigans with the thing that he has in play. So that's
true.
going to get another counter, right?
Yep. All right, so...
oh, no, he actually let it die, so it didn't get another counter. This wasn't like a sack situation.
No, because he wanted to get his hardened scales back. Because that thing has to die to
Jeez.
get it back.
Well, this scam deck not having any reach is about to be a problem because I don't think he's winning quite fast enough. He needs, well, that's good. Can he scam? Well, he can't, there's no way he can scam it.
What did he?
and bring it back, right? Like he's got 2 solitudes in hand, so he can get rid of something and pay the ward. But like,
Well, the ward is out of question now because that was just on the patchwork.
oh, the patchwork's gone.
Yeah, patchwork's gone. No more ward. So
Yeah, yeah. Forgot that he
no,
traded.
he's in not. I think he's in fine position here. Matt's definitely crawling back. He's gonna, of course, gain Matt an amount of life
I mean,
in the exchange.
I'm just trying to figure out if. Okay. This is a weird spot to do this, I think.
Yeah, I would have probably went to let him go to attack first. Actually, I mean, he's at 18. He could have taken, like, you shouldn't fire that off until you're, like, gonna fucking die.
Yeah, that's a very weird spot to.
And he's not even concerned about doing the scam thing. Alright.
I mean, his deck's so weird, John. It would have been tempting to consider gaining that life there. Honestly,
Yeah.
buys you like a whole extra turn, which is everything.
Alright, we got Ozlith. I don't know
Oh,
why.
we have Ozlith plus scales, which is kind of gross.
So did Brian? He had the Feign Death thing, right? In hand?
I didn't know that.
Maybe he didn't. I don't know. I thought you said
I'm
that
guessing
he
he
did.
did not because he didn't do
Okay.
it. I know Brian, he would have done it if he had the opportunity to do it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I probably would have waited and not done that as preemptively. Like, with playing against Hardened Scales, playing against Ravager, you want to let your opponent, especially when you have an instant speed interaction like that ignores most of their protection. You want to let them commit.
This is the newer, slower Ozlith.
Yeah. But it just also puts counters on things.
It does. It's more like
It's a Hardened Scales.
It's a combination of the two, really.
Well, it's a lot different than the original Ozlith.
It is a lot different.
It's Hardened Scales that let you activate it to put counters on things.
Yeah, it's a combination of the two. It kind of works as an extra copy of both.
All right. Firing this up, and this is where a great example of like why playing against Scales, you let them commit. If you have an instant speed thing like Solitude, like let them just go ham and load all their shit up and. Because when you burn up your removal spells early, then you're gonna get the most out of your. You can
Does he
end
have
up
enough to do this.
as long as
Sacks that
yeah.
and puts him on that. Oh yeah, because he gets the modular trigger plus.
Yeah.
Yep, and then he goes to combat.
Yeah, if Brian doesn't have interaction, then he's just dead. And he did have interaction.
Oh.
He did have interaction. He just had to wait. He just had to wait. That's all he had to do.
Yeah.
He just
Well,
had to...
yeah, we knew that he definitely creamed that creature at the wrong point.
Yeah, no, that was all he had to do.
This is the opposite of Infect, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You want to hit it when it's coming at you.
Yeah, exactly. You want to make them commit. You want to make them throw away a shit ton of their cards to make this a reality.
I mean, all your removal is just bad with Ravager in play anyway. But
It is,
like,
but you got to let them stack it up.
You know what the lethal things are.
Exactly.
On the board.
Like you know what you have to care about.
Yeah.
In that situation.
You got to make Matt dictate what the lethal creature is going to be. If you are too preemptive with your removal, then you're dictating what's going to kill you.
Yeah, exactly. No, you just have to respond to that shit. You have to wait. Because, I mean, that's the thing. Like, you can make a removal spell be a fucking, like, 5-for-1 against Hardened Scales if you play it right.
You gotta love Ravager though, man. It's the one card that like every iteration of Affinity, and this deck is not Affinity like they call it, like
Scales,
like Scales Affinity.
It's
operating not really
on
Affinity, but like that card is the one card that's always good in every
it's huge. It's hugely important in every version of an artifact deck that was birthed from Affinity. So, yeah, Brian totally just screwed the pooch there. He could have Could have had that on lock. Or at least it would have been more of a game. Like, he just gave that to Matt. He just totally gave that to him. Jerry's got fans when he's not even playing.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
Amulet Titan got 3 new cards worth testing? Jesus.
They're all the same.
Stop giving that deck anything.
Amulet cards are all the same, man. Like what is it? What is it now?
So, I'm not sure. I didn't see anything that screamed Amulet to me.
I guess the one thing they could really use is just like maybe a 5th Titan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I didn't see anything that was like super. There's one thing that gives him an extra land play.
Oh, you dealing with the hooligans?
The hooligans.
Yep.
All right, well, let's see how this goes. Brian brought in Dress Down and some Stony Silence. Stony Silence is good. Hopefully Matt brought in some interaction for Stony Silence.
He works at a monkey cage at the zoo.
Oh, I asked the question, trolls over elephants.
Huh?
In Living End? Naturalize on a big body. Okay. What's the other side do? What's the adventure side do? Or is it naturalize is the adventure side and then a big body's the other side?
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing.
Yeah. If that's the case, they probably don't. That's what I assumed you were talking about, was the extra land play.
What's the CMC of the naturalized dude?
The adventure is naturalized, okay. Yeah, I don't think they need that per se. They've already got plenty of stuff to blow up artifacts or enchantments. Just in Force of Vigor, I see that spot taken. I did see the extra land play thing and thought, maybe, but I don't know. The hate cards in the format are so good that it's hard to think of a new one.
What was the CMC of the dude itself? But it's cool.
Probably like 5 or 6. It's a big body, I have to imagine.
Yeah, that sounds like a shit card. I'm
more.
I'm out on it. I'm out.
Yeah, it's fair enough. That deck's so fucking streamlined, though. It needs to be a real powerful card to go in there. Like, better than Cultivator Colossus. And that's,
that card's
it's a pretty goddamn...
That's actually very replaceable.
Yeah. Well, it's just it made the deck kind of another thing. Honestly,
I don't play Amulet, but if I did, I'm sure I would hate
that deck. Honestly, has so many cards available. It actually is like splintering itself into like 5 different decks.
Yeah,
there's so much shit happening there.
You can do. Okay, we're seeing a scam.
Oh, scam! Is it going to be better than the first scam? Because the first scam we thought was going to be like I thought he was pretty well set up.
I actually,
and then he wasn't.
Think, like I said last time, I don't think that this is the best.
Well,
deck.
He should have taken the turn 1 play
this clock,
last time.
I think is just not quite fast enough generally.
Yeah. I don't disagree with you, but I do think that Brian could have made a better pick that first game.
And there's no card advantage for scales, but it's a deck that just all the cards are good.
Brian's already down to 2 cards in hand. Oh, god damn.
Yeah, you scammed yourself.
Yeah, this does not look very good.
Okay.
Prismatic's okay. Yeah, that's good. I don't hate that. Attack for 3. Not attack for 3?
That's weird to not attack. Why are we not attacking?
Interesting.
It's a little strange. Did he just forget?
He must have just forgot.
That'd be awkward, right? Huh.
Alright, fetches for the Esper Triome. I fetch for a beer. 3 elephants, 3 trees. Yeah, I don't think there's any good reason in Living End to not play the black thing. Black thing's just not good enough there.
Is that what we're talking about living in?
Well, that's what. Well, that's what.
We're talking about amulet.
No, Apache asked the question, and I think that's in living in question.
Oh.
All right, Brian gets in for 3.
Trolls over elephants. What elephants are we talking about?
Oliphant. The red one.
Yeah.
Which that pump on trample in attack, actually, we've seen make the difference in a game, so. All right, Brian passes. We've got 2 mana. And 3rd land coming down. I think it's going to be a Saga, maybe. Nope, Boseiju. All right, we got a Ballista. Brian gets to, or Matt gets to play patient here.
That missed attack, which I'm assuming was actually a missed attack.
Yeah.
Is not looking great right now.
Yeah, you need the pressure for sure.
And actually, even if he would have had an extra 3 in here, I don't know that it's.
Well, Matt has like nothing in hand, so he has a Ravager.
Yeah, that's all he needs. These lands are artifacts, right?
What is that thing there? That's a land that I don't recognize. It's one from Mom or something like that, I think. Here's your Ravager. And yep, yeah, Matt just has no reason not to just be super patient with this. Oh, okay, that's a card.
If it's the one from Mom, it's the one that you can turn into an artifact, I think.
So, can attack for 3 first.
What does Brian have?
He just drew a Stony Silence, which he almost cast, but instead decided to hold up Dress Down. He should play this Malakir thing as a land and get it out of your hand, Brian. What are you doing?
Yeah, this is we've just seen this too many times, John. The whole like, I've got this spell land and I miss a land drop to hold a. It's not doing anything.
Well, he wants to be able to. It's going to let him, if he chooses to throw away the Stony, do a scam thing with Solitude, but I don't know if that matters in this match, really. I don't think it's good enough. Not when this is happening.
Especially not when this is happening.
Yeah, when this is happening.
I mean, also, it's like that's also just a bad play when you've got Daddy over there that can just sack anything you target. That's what
he should have just jammed this.
I mean, let's just hope he waits this time. All right, so. Ugh.
Okay, so Dress Down now. If you're gonna do it, you set this turn out. You don't have any other options.
He looks a little dejected.
I think he's pretty dejected. He doesn't have enough lands, I think, in his deck.
He's realizing now, I think, that his removal is not very good.
Well, I think that it could have been better positioned if he was just playing a little differently. Like, I don't know why he... So with that activation on the stack, jam this Dress Down. You held your mana up for it. Just do it. Get the Dress Down.
All right, so Matt, with a lot of patience here, is just like, you know what? I can see that you're holding up removal. I'm just going to attack with a bunch of dorks, do a little bit of infect and a lot of regular. And
why didn't you jam the Stony on your last turn, Brian? You're killing me.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's just not good right now.
I know it's not good, but at least would have he didn't cast it. He brought it in, and he chose not to cast it to hold up Dress Down, and then didn't cast the Dress Down.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
I thought what you were saying was correct. I thought he was trying to hold up being able to remove and blink.
He was, but he didn't do that either. So
well, it's because Matt, he was like banking on Matt being impatient.
Right. Well, I mean, even still,
Matt's
like,
just not going to do that. Matt's just like, I can kill you with regular damage. Yeah. Why do I need to sack my board to kill you with infect?
All right, this is This is gone.
So now he's gonna force action, right? Like,
yeah.
This is like, if Brian does nothing, he's just dead. So
yeah, he has to do something here,
and there's nothing he can really do, right? Like,
not really, not a whole lot. Yeah, the instant speed nature of all these activated abilities.
Matt being smart here, getting the infector off the board. So he's saying right now, I'm just gonna kill you with.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter. This
doesn't do anything.
The only thing you had, he should have. The Stony Silence would have done more than this.
There's no good target here.
Casting the Stony Silence 2 turns ago would have done more than this now, and holding up the potential for this.
There's 9 points of damage on the board, and there's no way that you can. Okay, he's targeting that, so I guess this does kind of keep him alive, but like not in a good way. So he's gonna.
So then that won't. So that's after the That's after the ETB resolved with the evoke still on the stack.
Yeah.
Does that stop the evoke from happening?
It does not, because that trigger already exists.
Okay.
Yeah, so really that Solitude should not be on the board right now. That doesn't work the way that Brian thinks it works. You have to play the dress down first.
Yeah. Well, looks like he's scooping up to Matt anywho.
Just so everybody knows, like that's not actually like once you evoke it, that's not actually an ability on the card. That is a delayed trigger that you put into the stratosphere to be put onto the stack later.
That's still going to resolve.
Yes, it will resolve. Like you playing dress down is not going to stop it from existing.
Yep. Yeah, I would have to play Solitude while Solitude is on the stack. Play dress down. Well, that was that. So,
I didn't know that.
Coming back soon with round 3. Yep, that was that. All right, guys, we're going to have another match coming at you. Probably Matt Wise and somebody else. Going to be feeling Isaiah, maybe. So, stay tuned. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes here.